Hey folks, Rob here, bringing you another D-Day commemoration video. This one's going to be for 12 June 1944, and it's Fuller's Folly scenario from Action Pack. I think it's 16. It's number 135. This is going to be Hill 192 near St. Lo, France. So this is 6 days after the initial landings, and we're faced with the 2nd Infantry Division trying to get up a hill, 192, and they're unable to do so. Now, it's an interesting scenario, and it's called Fuller's Folly because the colonel of the regiment of the 23rd Infantry, which is part of the 2nd Infantry Division, didn't think the M-1 Garand was useful. He thought it was a waste of ammo, so he issued the slower firing Springfield bolt actions to his units. So as a result, Americans are not going to get any kind of assault fire because of that. On the other hand, they did use some initiative and make in kind of like Western versions of a Molotov projector. Basically lets them do a Molotov attack up to a couple hexes away. It's only a 2 firepower attack, so it's very rough, but it might work. We never know. Now, they're going to be facing off against some elite Fallschirmjaeger from the 3rd Fallschirmjaeger Division. We're going to have 8 squads, 2 crews, and we're going to have 2 of the 81 mortars. Now, if you look at the board to the left, you could see that LOS is going to be a bitch, to put it mildly. You're not going to have very much in terms of sight. These bocage, all these hedges are now bocage, and bocage is a 1-level obstacle. So think of it much like a woods, except you can actually see through it into the hex side that it forms. So options are limited in where to place them. For me, I put them up here on top of a hill. I'm going to have a half squad sitting in a trench on top of the hill. That's going to be spotting for them so that they'll be able to fire and stay out of the line of fire. And then I've spread out the rest of my Fallschirmjaeger units to cover the board. I have no idea which way he's going to come, but the victory conditions are quite simple. They basically need more VP good order units on the level 2, which is the dark brown, than the Germans, and you count it as exit VP, so prisoners, etc. So it could be quite interesting to see how they make it up to the top. Plenty of covered approaches for them, but they are only 5.46s, so 6 morale. They're probably going to break quite easily, but they do have the increased morale in the back. Yeah, 7. So bringing them back will probably be a lot easier then. And they got a crap load of officers. They've got 5 officers for 16 units, so it's pretty good. And for the Americans, I have them spread out here on the southwest flank, or I should say northwest flank. I think what I'm going to do, because this is obviously the objective, I've only got 6 turns, and this is way too circuitous a route to take to get to these levels. So I'm going to do my main push this way. These guys here are going to come around, swing around, and then approach it from the west, while my MG that I have is going to attempt to suppress the mortars, and then it's basically going to punch my way through the German lines. The Germans are going to fall back. Now, I do have fortifications purchased, and they consist of 2 minefields, 4 wires, which are all hip, and then the 4 trenches. So I do have fallback positions to get up on top of the hill. I just have to make sure that I actually give myself enough time to get there while leaving enough forces in front to slow them down. So this guy obviously is poorly placed, but luckily nobody's around. He can just run down the road, and 2 or 3 turns he's going to be sitting on top of the hill. Yeah, so ELR is 4 for the Americans, 2 sniper, 3 ELR for the Germans with the 3 sniper, and it's 6 turns. So with all that being said, let's get into it. All right, so it's going to be the Americans going first. Let's bring this over here. And we need to give ourselves another turn mark over here. All right, so first thing as always is wind change, and first roll of the game is a 6, nice middle number. It's not a boxcars or snake eyes, which I like to see. Americans are set. Now, I've already put concealment down because there's no line of sight here, with the exception of Buddy up here on the roof. You can see him, and vice versa. And this guy up here on the first level can see this 5-8 over here that's on the first level as well. So because of that, they'll be able to avoid concealment, but everything else will be concealed. So we'll go right into prep fire. Now, they don't have any OBA, the Americans, or any mortars of their own. So all we have is basically this one long-range medium. We're going to try to fire at this one exposed crew. It should be actually underneath the trench, not above it. Which is going to be beyond long range for the... it's going to be long range for the medium, so it's actually going to be firing on the 2. Alright, so we have a range of 12 and 2 firepower with a +1 because of my -1 leader. Shit roll right at the start, so they have prep fired. We'll let the 546 start its advance. Now these guys here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they could also fire, but they'd be at long range, meaning it would be a 4 flat into this location. Now, they don't have assault fire, but I'm thinking of just moving, not shooting. It's only a squad, and although it's going to do a good number on these guys, I think it's probably my best bet. All right, so let's go to move. And we'll start here on the left. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could CX and get to this location here. So let's do that. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is, I think I'm going to fire this guy. He's 4 hexes away into this hex. So let's do a 4 flat. Alright, it doesn't cower. A 6 on the 4 will be an NMC. And we do have a residual in that location in the form of 2. Alright, so... that was a 6. 6 on the 4 is an NMC. Okay. All right. So this is where they start breaking. Yeah. Now they have an ELR of 4, we said. So with a NMC, that's fine. So you're just broken. And we have 2 residual, and you're marked with the first fire. Now we got decisions to do. This would be 2, this would be 4, 5. I could advance up top of the hill. If I can get this guy to final fire, then maybe we can do that. So what if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, bypass 4, 5. I would sacrifice 1, 5, 4, 6. He would take a 2, down 2 shot. And then I can move up. I think I'm going to have to do that as well. So let's move you. 1, 2, 3, bypass the woods for 4 on the right side. And then we'll come this way for 5 move. So he'll be CX'd. Now, there is the option of shooting into this hex, but I don't think I'm going to be able to see it, because I think the woods will probably stop it. Bypass would not be possible because of the hill that I'm on. So I think I'm only going to be allowed to shoot at here. Plus, it makes sense anyways. All right, so let's final fire with 2 firepower down 2. So a 5 on the 2 is going to, or sorry, yeah, 5 on the 2 will be an NMC. And 4 ELR is just enough to avoid ELRing. All right, now I can move the rest. So you guys here are going to go 2, bypass the woods for 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are going to go 1, 2, 3. You're going to bypass the woods for 4, 5. Actually, let's leave this guy here. He's not gonna join the unit, so the leader's gonna step off. These guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, bypass 4, 5 with a late CX. All right, so they're starting to get into position. Over here, we just have orchard, but we have a gully in the way. I'm gonna have to go around that, obviously. So if I come up here for 2, 3, it would be 1, 3 into the gully, and would be another 4 to come out. No, it would be 2 to come out. So 1, 3, 5 into 05. Yep, and so 1, 2, 3 into the gully, 4, 5 to come to the next level, and then 6. Again, you will not be visible, so I can keep my concealment on. I will be CX'd, and you guys will do the same. Actually, I can use the road. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't do that. What if I come into this building here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's move these guys with the leader. That'll be 1, 2. We might get a shot here. +1, +2, +3, -1 for non-assault. Either way, you're probably going to lose this when you move further anyways. I could try that shot. Let's try a shot from here. It's a 5-4-8, so there's always a chance. All right, so I skirt the hill, which is good. +1, 2, 3 for the orchards, -1 for non-assault, and we are 6 hexes away, so it's going to be a 2-up-2. And we will not leave any residual because it is too much LOS hindrances. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's unload this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the squad will be halved, which will be on the 4 table. It is stone, +2 with non-assault, and the -1 will bring it down to a +1 on the 4. 7 on the 4 is a PTC. So let's put and I have rate on my light. Task check for the 7-0. He's pinned, and the squad is fine. Now I could fire the 3 firepower machine gun again because it has rate, and they did spend 2 move, but I can only affect the 5-4-6. So that will be again on the 2-up-1. No effect. And we would have 2 residual in that location. So now you guys can move as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have thought that out a little bit better with the bridge and the road. You guys here are going to lose your concealment. You're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll stop there. You guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, this guy is going to go through the bocage for 3. 2 for the bocage, 1 for the territory. And 4. All right, so he's in a position that if they try and come up behind me, I'll be able to cut them off. This guy should have moved with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so that's it for the move. Let's do defensive fire. And we'll do the mortar here. So now they won't lose concealment because they're not in line of sight. So the first 2, we're going to target the only thing we can see, which is this guy here. As a matter of fact, this guy here is going to disassemble his tube so that he can move it around. So let's fire this guy into that location. So we're at 13 hex range for the tube, which means we're going to need base 8. However, the gun's caliber size brings us down to a 7. Nothing else applies except for spotting, which is going to be a +2. So a 5 or less to hit, and we lose 1 rate of fire. Well, there we go. Okay. Awesome start. And now we'll do residuals gone and advancing fire. I don't think we have any except for this guy here. You can't see, you can see, nothing else can see. Well, you guys could fire there. So let's do this guy here. Now we don't have assault fire, so we're going to be halved. That will be on the 4 table with no modifier. 8 on the 4 is a miss. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'd be half twice. So a 1 up 1 is probably not going to be worthwhile. And route phase. So you guys are going to come back to here. And we go to advanced phase. Let's move you on this side of the orchard. The bocage, I should say. Let's come into the house. You guys here are going to start spreading out. I do have to deal with this, so let's put 2 of you in here. Get rid of that for now. You'll come up here. Now that'll be exposed ground, so this is gone. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't be able to do that. Bocage is 2, and then it would be another 2 to come up here, and you're already CX, so you're not going to be able to do that. So you'll keep your concealment for now. You can come up here for 2. You guys will all slide forward. Although, let's put another one in here. That will give us 6 firepower rather than 4 to fire onto this guy here. Alright, so that's the advance U. Let's come into here. You're going to come up to here. We have no close combat, and we're into the Garand turn 1. Wind change. Alright, we do not have wind. We have 2 rallies for the Americans. Let's do 4 and 4. Alright, one's back already. That's good to see. And nothing for the Germans. Let's go. I got to fix my my mortar. Wow, gonna be a rough one. All right, so we'll go to prep fire. Let's fire you. We still got time. I can still put some fire down on this guy. So that's gonna be 8. Wrong. The 5 will be half. So we'll be on the 4. 4 up 2. All right, no effect. I don't think I have any other shooting. I think I'm gonna move. I can't stay there. I could fire an 8 up 1 shot here, delay, sacrifice him to move, or I can move him. Now, if I move him, what would it look like? 1, bypass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would make it into the woods. That would keep him alive. Yeah, let's go to move. And we'll start with you here. Actually, we'll start with you to get you out of the way. You're going to move to their assault. You're going to go bypass for 1 CXing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should have rolled this guy here to see if he can cam up. Nope. This guy would be concealed. You guys have a chance of concealment, so the leader. No, 5 for 6, 5 for 6. Wow. That is 3 6s again in a row. What the hell? What the hell, man? You guys would be concealed. Alright, German move. So we've done that. You obviously have to retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, using a path into the woods. So you'll be CX'd as well. Here I got a medium. Now I got to get back. I need to get him up here. Probably into this trench system right here. Maybe this one here. So you're going to jump on the road. You have 3 portage points. So you're going to go 1, 2, let's CX. Because then we can go 6, 7, 6. Then we can go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. All right, here's CX'd. You guys as well. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you guys are going to CX on the road as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we're almost in full retreat. I still have you. You're only a half squad, but you do have a Shrek. Now I need a hard target to hit. So if I keep you in this location and they get access to this woods, I might be able to take a shot. All right, defensive fire, we don't have any because nothing should be seen except for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So will be halved. They'll be on the 6 table, up 1. 7 on the 6 is an NMC. Here we go. Pinned. Good. All right. Advancing fire, none to be had. Route phase. Advance phase. Let's keep you guys. Let's move you guys here. You're going to come here. You'll occupy this woods with this guy. You're going to be concealed as well at the end of the turn. You'll come up top of the hill. Oh, I never moved you. Now you have limited options here. You've only got 2 moves, so let's take you up top of the hill. Actually, let's take you to this location here. That would only cost you 2 moves, so you can do it. And in this prep fire phase, I forgot to mention I was going to also dismantle this. Since it's now broken, there's no point me staying there. Alright, so that was the move phase. Now we do advances. You'll come into there. You guys will advance over 1 hex. Now you still can't see, but you're going to have to get to L3 and assemble your mortar. You guys will come up on top of the hill. Don't forget that. That's the whole reason you're here. And you guys will come down the road. All right, no close combat, and just like that, we're into turn 2. Americans really have to get moving now. Wind change, die roll. We have no wind. I'm not going to shoot because nothing can see, and we're going to go right to moving phase. Oh, I got to rally this guy. So he needs an 8. All right, so you're back. Fix this mortar. Nope. And I believe that is... I never moved you. All right. American defensive, or an American movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, concealment. You guys could roll. You would be concealed. You guys could roll for it. You need a 3 or less. You need a 3 or less. And that 238 needs a 3 or less. And again, 3 6s. Look at these dice. Look at these dice. Too much red. Way too much red. I don't know what it is with me and RNG, but it don't like me. So other moves. Let's do you now. So that comes off. You'll pay 2. And then 3. I may as well shoot this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be on the 4 flat. Height advantage and non-assault. We'll cancel. 4 on the 4 is a 1. And we just break with 2 residual in that location. All right, so you first fired, which means you're almost out of options. So if I take the long way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this guy would be half. This guy would be halved as well if I move to this location. However, it would be a down 2 shot. Two down 2. How do I feel about that? He has a 9-1, but the 5-4-6s, I don't know. Let's go 1, 3. Sorry, a total of 4 right here. We'll fire this guy. And it will be a 4 flat again. 7 on the floor is a PTC, which I can handle, and he is pinned. Now you guys, this would be bypass 1, bypass 2, 3, 4, which would be a 1 down 2. But I gotta do it, I think. So let's go bypass 1, bypass 2 for 3. This will be 4. You're gonna final. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You can't final because he's farther away. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could. So you're gonna be halved on the 2 table down 2. All right, whew. That was 4. That'll be 5. Now I can final this guy, and it will be a 2 down 2. 5 on the 2 is a NMC. So the leader and the squad. Squad's pinned. But I final fired. Now that's important. So if I stay, oh, and this guy would have put a 4 resid on top, or 2 resid up here as well. Now you're going to go bypass 1, 2, 3, This would be 6, but you'd have to worry about this guy. What if I CX you? That would be 2 for the bocage, 4 for the hill. You would not be able to make it. If I dash to J7 or I7, would I fire? I mean, I do have smoke as well. I could use that. The problem is the wall and the bocage is going to cost 4 move to come up to this hill, and I cannot keep going. One, two, three, four, 5. I could do that. Bypass 1, bypass 2, bypass 3, 4, 5. I could even come here for 6 because their final fire, they would not be able to shoot me. What am I going to do with you? Well, I can keep concealment. So, if I come up to this location, that will cost me 4 move. 2 for the bocage, 2 for the hill. You would spend 4 move to come up to here. This guy here is going to go 1, 3. And you guys here are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bypass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm moving way too slow for the Americans. I really have to get moving. Defending fire, all I have is this guy, so this is going to be, again, 4 up 2. No effect. And we go to advancing fire phase, of which I have you guys onto here. Now, they don't have assault fire, so this is going to be half, which will be 5 firepower. 4 up 2 into this location. 7 on the 4 is a pinning. Alright, so he's fine. Now this guy will be half twice, so 2.5, 1 1/4. So on the 1 table, up 1. 1 up 1. And no effect, alright. No point you firing. You guys are broke. And then we'll go to road phase. Alright, get rid of the resid. You'll come to this location. That's the only routing. And we'll go to the advance phase. You guys are going to advance up the hill. You guys are going to advance behind the bocage. That'll give you wall advantage. Some protection. You guys will come here. And everybody else will just daisy chain forward. You guys are going to come here. You and the machine gun are going to occupy the house. You guys are going to come up here, which will go into CX you, because he uses up 4 move. You are going to come to there. That's it for the moves. Now we do concealment. Oh wait, you're pinned. Alright, never mind. I guess you're staying there. So this guy here will need a concealment check. 2 plus 3 is a 5, however he is CX, so that would not work. You guys would gain concealment, and everybody else is fine. Alright, let's get rid of the pins, and we'll do the German turn 2. Alright, wind change. 9. Since all the action's on this side anyways, let's just move it over there. There we go. Alrighty, so, wind change. We had a 9, so there's not any wind. Rallies, again, only for the Germans, so this guy needs a 3. And we have to fix our broken mortar. Getting closer. Let's go to prep. Now I gotta stay and almost die. So let's start with you. You're gonna fire a 4 firepower. Now they should still get the wall advantage. Up 2. That'll be a miss. I believe they'll still get the wall advantage. Let me confirm that. Yeah, no, I was wrong. So in this case, it's just a straight up shot. So we rolled a 6. On the 4 will be an NMC for our 8-0. Alright, so NMC for him. He's fine. First 546 is broken and broken. This is going to be the problem because they're so weak. Next we'll do you. You're going to fire 4 flat. That is a miss. Here we'll have up top, we're going to fire 8 flat because the -1 +1. 6 on the 8's a 1 check. And that'll bring it down to a 5, up 4. So you're going to ELR actually, which is not great. And I did not have, I did have rate on my on the IFT. I have not been doing this properly. All right, so we have ELR 3, sniper is a 3, ELR is 4, sniper is a 3. I've been missing shots all the time. Oh, I looked at the wrong number. There should be a SAN of 3, not 2. So this is wrong right there. You get the idea. All right, so what else can we shoot? You'll keep your concealment, nothing else can see. So then we'll go to the German move, and we will start moving. So that comes off. You guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys have 2 move, which means you can only come this far, which is fine. I think that's okay. And you'll assemble your mortar there in the defensive turn, defensive fire phase next turn. Here, These guys are going to jump out of the trench. That'll be 1, 2. It'll be 3 to enter this location. Total of 6, and then it'll be they can advance into K4. You guys will come here for 1, 2. This will be 1, 3, 4. Now everything should be hidden because, again, bocage and woods will pretty well prevent any kind of line of sight. Let's go defending fire. Do we have any? Not from you. You guys could fire a 4 up 1 to that location. 4 on the 4 with a German sniper is a 1 check, which you pass. Sniper is not hot. Everything else is broken except for you. I could fire onto that location, so let's do that. This guy will bring it up to a 6 firepower with no modifier. 7 on the 6 is an NMC, so the 9-1. And the 548. So you are just broken. All right, now we'll do advancing fire, which we don't have any, and then rout phase. So you guys here, you can go 2, 4, 6. You here, that would be 3, 6 into this location. 1, 2, 4 into that location. Wrong guy. 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys gotta move now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Problem is, if I move, this is my closest destination, and I know that it's mined. Now this would block any line of sight, so I could actually come to here and then into this location. I should have done them first. All right, so you're going to come here for 1, and then you're going to move into this location. 2, 3, and then I guess you have to stay there. All right, we're kind of in the woods. At least we're out of the direct line of fire. And then we'll do German advance phase. I think I gotta leave you guys there to die. You guys are gonna hang out. You guys will come to this location. You'll come to there. You guys will come up to here. Yeah. All right, that's enough of that. No close combat. And we're into the, stop doing that, the American turn 3. Game is half over, and I'm not even close to the hill. All right, let's do a wind change die roll. We have a 5, no wind. I have 1 self-rally up here. Nope. And this guy needs an 8 and then 2 4s. 8, 4, 4. The Germans. This guy needs a 9, 10, down 4 is a 6. Okay. You would be concealed. 5 for 8, not so much. Everything else would be concealed. And then let's repair our mortar. All right. Okay. Prep fire. Do we have any prep fire? This is going to be a 4 up 1. Or do I just move? Take a 4 down 2. I could assault move. I do have smoke grenades. One, two, three, 4. Let's fire you guys. That'll be on the 8 up 1. Okay, that was not helpful. This guy here is going to be a 4 up 2. That's not helpful. And then I have to move. I can't do it. All right. You guys are going to throw smoke into this location, so I need a 1 or a 2. Yay me. And then you're going to assault move into it. You're going to fire 4 up 2. That is a miss. And we have 2 resid in that location. You can't see. Nothing else can see. You guys here... I can come up here for 2, and then 3, 4 into here. That would be a 4 down 1 shot. Might be safer. Or I just risk it for the biscuit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I could toss smoke. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try smoke grenade from you. Alright, so you got to stop your move. I could try you, but I'm afraid of that double 6 again. Let's just go. We'll go up here for 2. Now, I could fire with a 4 flat. Let's do that. 8 on the 4, that cowers, so you're done. Now I can keep moving. So this will be 4. And a 5 late CX. So let's fire you final. That's going to be a 2 up 1. 5 on the 2. It should be an NMC. And he is good. Holy shit, he lived. Alrighty. Progress. Progress of a sort. You guys are going to go 1, 4. You'll lose that. Now I cannot see anything because of the hills, so you are fine. I can't shoot you. You guys here are going to go 1, 4. For the same reasons, I can't see and shoot. You guys now have freedom of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 would put you in 09 or G9. So you have the CX. Yeah, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 with a CX. All right, you're going to fire everything. So this will be 5, 10, 13, 12 firepower with a plus, with a flat. 9 on the 12 is an NMC, so the 8-1. Broken, and the 5-4-6 is a well. Now you're no longer considered moving, so I'm going to wait to launch the Shrek, I'm going to fire that at you guys as well, but right now we'll just do the first fire. And you guys. Let's start with you. You're going to assault move here, keeping your concealment. I'm going to have to final fire you guys now. So that's going to be on the 8 table. I could put it on the 12 if I sustain fire my LMG. Which I may as well. Let's sustain fire the LMG. This will be a 12. Half will be 6. And it will be no modifier. So 6 flat. Alright, that was clutch. 4 on the 6 is a 2MC. My LMG is safe. It is sustained fire, so I can't do that again. And you guys take a 2 check. Alright, that's going to be ELR. Oop. Now you guys, I still have a 2 firepower attack. One, 3, 6. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to rush it. Defensive fire phase. I think everything's fired except for you. You're gonna fire the Shrek into here. 1, 2, 3 is a range or a to hit of 7 with a +2, so 5 or less to hit. No hit. Would have been nice. Everything else is final fire. Nothing else can see. And we can go to the advancing fire. So you're going to fire a 4. Oh, wait, this is gone. That's gone. You're going to fire... sorry, you don't have assault fire. So it's going to be a 2. 2 up 1. That's a miss. Let's fire into here. This is going to be a 4, have to be 2 with a +2. Hail Mary shots. Here we're going to go 4 up 2. Pinning task check. He's fine. Nothing here. That's it for that route phase. Now you're not in open ground, you don't have to route. That would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You couldn't do it. That's fine, you'll just hang out where you are. You, however, will have to retreat to here, so that'll be 3, 4, 5. And then we go advance phase. You'll advance into there. Your guys are going to spread out, come into there. You're going to come here. That's really going to suck for you. Put the Baz in there. You guys can assume the position up here. However, I think I'm going to spread out a little bit. Now, I will not be able to shoot down this hex spine. But that is a lot of firepower going uphill. Let's put 2 squads. We'll bring the leader over here. Alright, and you're fine there. You here. I never moved you. Oh, yeah, you're finished your move. That's right. Smoke grenade attempt. You can come to there. And we are into close combat, which we have none. Nobody can gain concealment. And we are into German turn 3. All right, the Americans have 3 more turns to get up the hill. Wind change. Rallies. We do not have any for the Germans. Let's fix that. Wow. Oh, this guy assembled his in the last turn. So that is no longer mouthed. And this guy here cannot self-rally. So I need a 8 here. Really? And we are ready for prep fire. All right, do or die. Let's go 8 flat. This guy has wall advantage. This guy does not have it, so I'm going to have an 8 flat. 10 on the 8's a miss. Let's go 8 up 1. That's a cower, so it's going to be a 5 on the 6, which gets me a 1 check. So the 9-1 and the 5-4-6 is fine. Wow. Interesting. Over here, let's fire the Shrek into this. So again, we're going to need a 5 to hit. Nope. And then we'll fire 12 uphill with no modifier. 8 on the 12 is a 1. So 1 check for you guys. Just need 1 to live. 1, 2. Shit. All right. So both dead. Both are broken. You guys are prepped. I still have no shot. It has manhandle 11. I could try moving through the bocage with it. Or I just stay here, and then they can blast anybody that comes onto those 2 hexes. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so you're going to assemble. So let's say you guys are done. And let's go to move. Alright, so we got to get some movement going here. Now, you need to make it into the trench for 2, 3, 4. So you're going to come there. You guys are going to make it all the way to here. And you'll be concealed. You here are going to go 3, 4. And you'll advance under the trench in the advance phase. You guys are going to go 1, 3, 4, 5. If I CX, I can go 3, 4, 7, 8. So let's go up to here with the CX. And that'll be enough Movamonte. Defending fire. Now it gets interesting. Here is an 8 flat. 3 on the 8's a K2. And Axe Sniper. Alright, so you're a half squad. And a 2 check. Alright, so you're actually still alive. And the German sniper is a 4. Somehow you still lived. This location here is going to be a 10, an 8 firepower with a +3. Actually, let's go against this guy here. Let's come back to you. You here are going to fire 8. This will be on the 12 table up to. 10 on the 12's a PTC. And he is pinned. Which I don't think gives him wall advantage anymore. Yeah, pinned unit cannot voluntarily forfeit its wall advantage. So you still have wall advantage. Which means back to you. You're going to be an 8 up 3 shot. That is a 9 pinning task check. We already pinned. And I think that is it. I don't want to waste a 4 up, well, 4 up 2. Yeah. Here, let's return the favor. We'll fire a Baz into the trees. Now this will get us a base 7 with a +1. So 6 or less to hit. So we hit with a bazooka. 8 firepower attack on the IFT, 7 on the 8 is in 1 check. So the 9-1 is fine sniper. The 238 is heat of battle. Elite -1, so you're just going to be battle hardened or fanatic. This guy here is broken. And the other 548 is fine. So 2 German snipers. 1, 2. All right, second one's a hit. We're going to go 6 for 6. Eesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, we're going to land on this location. Now, what do we hit? Top down, leader, half squad, broken squad, squad. Wow. That's what I call random selection. All right, so I'm going to take the hit on the 9-1. So he needs a wound die roll, and he dies. All right, now let's do a leader loss morale check on the 238. With a -1, so he's fine. The broken guy is a half squad. And the unbroken guy is fine. Now I have to do 2 sniper checks for those other 2 6s. So 1, 2. Wow. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of 6s, by the way. You're tracking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in the last 10 shots. 11. Wow. All right, so what does that mean? It means that this fanatic unit is now broken. No, you're fine. We got a 1 on the second one. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you're broken, and you are fine down here. You guys go to the sin bin, and that was one hell of a bazooka shot. Now let's fire the unit. We're going to have a 4 up 1. That is a miss. You cannot see, and we have woods in the way, so that's fine. All right, advancing fire phase, none to be had. Route phase, so you have to go. So you're going to come to this woods as well. And into the advance phase. Did I forget to advance you last turn? I think I did. Into the advance phase. What do I do with you? You're pinned, so you have no choice. You have to keep holding the fort down because you're the only thing stopping this from breaking into there. I should have routed you guys back, though. Let's go back to here. And I guess that's it. No close combat, and we are into the American turn for 3 more movement phases. Wind change, we have an 8. No wind. Self-rally you. You need a 7, no joy. This guy needs an 8. Welcome back to the party. Now Germans, this guy needs a... Oh, I can't rally. Thought I had my leader for a second. I forgot that. I lost him. All right, that's it for routes and rallies. No, this guy here, he needs a 3. That should have come off. That should have come off in the German turn, which means he would now make that. All right, this guy needs an 8, and he makes that as well. I messed that up. They should have lost a DM in the German turn 3. Okay, well, changes things a lot, I guess. Prep fire. This guy's going to hold me up. I have to eradicate him. If I fire group, this would be 20 firepower with a +2, which is overkill. Let's go 8 flat. 8 on the 8, or 4 on the 8's a 2. 2 morale check. Hope he breaks, and that will be ELR'd as well. All right, now I can fire you onto you, or I could move. That would be 2, 3, 4, advance. I have to get him. Can these guys do it? Let's find out. So this is going to be 15, so it will be on the 12. 12 plus 2. 10 on the 12 is a pinning. Shit. And he's fine. I guess I got to use you. So you're going to be paying +1 for this, and the wall will be +3. So on the 8, up 3. Yeah. Let's fire the medium and the squad. That's going to be 8 firepower, no modifier. 7 on the 8's a 1 check. You're fine. And I have rates. Let's do again. 4 flat. 4 on the 4. I have rate again, and that should be a 1. Yeah. German sniper or American sniper. We have a 5. Again. German sniper, and this time it's going to be a K2. No, 2 check. 2 morale check. Which he keeps living through. German sniper. Once more. Barrel's hot. Alright, that's no joy. Pinning task check. Nope. It's on the 4 table, so it's not even that. Wow. Now I gotta go to move. You guys are going to assault move to J9. He's going to blast you with 4 firepower +1. That's going to cower, so it's going to be a 7 on the 2, which is a miss. And you're final fired. I meant to move you over, rally. You're going to go 1, 4, 5, 6. You're going to come here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CXing. I'm finally on the hill. It's only turn 4. Go me. Now you guys are really going to be screwed. So let's throw smoke into C10. No, okay, you're done. Let's just run. 1. Let's fire. 4 down 2. Cowards. So it's going to be, well, the best thing that could happen right now is it's going to be on the 2 table with an 8, which is going to be no effect. Now we have 1 resid in that location. And we can keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to come up here for 2. That would be 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to see X as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it for America Move. Let's do defending fire. You're done. Nothing can see here. You're done as well. All right, so resid, def, advancing fire phase. Now this is that's bocage, so I cannot fire in that unit. I'm not going to fire on you. You're just going to be gone. Failure to route. You're going to have to advance forward, but I can't shoot yet. This location, I'm going to keep my concealment and jump into hand-to-hand, but I'm going to fire a 2 firepower up 2 attack here. 2 up 2. That's going to be it for the advanced route phase. Now you're gone for failure to route. That is it for that. Let's go advanced phase. Now, I was going to jump into hand-to-hand, but I'm also thinking if I come down to here, I can DM these guys, making it harder for them to rally next turn. But I'll give up the chance. I'd have to drop my concealment in order for that to happen. So let's come into hand-to-hand. It's going to be 1-to-1, but I will be concealed for ambush purposes. You guys will advance to there. You guys are CX, so you cannot... Oh, that's only woods. So you're going to advance into the woods, and you're going to find out that you're on the wire. Now, everybody else is going to close ranks. Let's jump onto you as well. All right, we're getting somewhere, I think. Close combat phase. We have 6 to 5 is 1-to-1, so I need a 5. And he is 1 to 2. He needs a 4. All right, so no effect, and we're stuck in melee. Over here, ambush, I get a -2, so I'm a 4. And the German is a 2, so no ambush. So this will come off. 1-to-1, I need a 5. I get him, and he needs a 5. He does not get me. All right. Working out. 1-to-1 odds with the 5-4-6, and the 5-4-6 comes out on top. That's it for that, and we're into the German turn 4. All right. Wind change. No wind. Do we have any broken units? Germans, we got to self-rally the Fanatic. 8, not good enough. This location, we need 4 8s. 1, 2, 3. And this guy's at 8 as well. 9. 9 denied. All right, prep fire phase. Let's blast this guy with the temerity to come up to us in the wire. We're going to fire group. That'll put us on the 12th table with a +1. Now, being stuck on wire, is that an extra mod? All right, no impact, so we're just going to have 12 firepower +1 for the woods. 6 on the 12 is going to be a 2 morale check for this 546, which he fails. Now he's dead unless he can get away from the... Right, so they're marked with a prep fire. And this mortar still has no shot. You have no shot because of the blocage, so it's going to be a waiting game. All right, German moves. Do we have any? Yes, you guys are going to come up here for 4. And you guys are just going to hang out, get me extra hilltop BP. Nothing to do there. Defensive fire. Do I just fire into this melee? I have a leader. I have a good chance of killing him. Or at least breaking him, and then I can capture him. If I break, it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to. Very un-American, I think. So let's fire. We have 15. Doubled is going to be on the 30. +2. 10 on the 30 gets us a 2 morale check. So the 548, the 5-4, the 80, and the 546. Jesus. Well, that didn't work. American Sniper is not hot. Yeah. All right. Well, and per penny, I guess. Let's fire 8 up 1. Eight on the 8's an NMC. 548 is still fine. So do I fire into this melee? I don't think it's going to resolve anything. You guys here can fire 4 up 1. That'll be enough to DM. And I guess that'll be it for shooting. So advancing fire phase, none, and route phase. So we only have, well, we have you guys. So let's go to here. Actually, let's go to there. I believe that's legit. You have to get under the wire for 6 move, which puts you under the wire and adjacent, which means you're going to be eliminated for failure to route. All right, well. And then we have German advanced. German forces are going to stay where they are. Let's move you to there. You guys are fine there, and everything else is fine. Let's go to close combat, finish this off. So we have 1 to 2. The Germans need a 4, and the Americans need a 5. All right. Now let's go to the American turn 5. I have 2 phases to get up on top. Wind change. We have no wind. Again, another low roll. Self rallies, none. So let's start. This guy needs a 7 or an 8. This guy needs an 8. Prep fire. I don't have any. Let's go right to move. All right. You are going to go 2, 3. Two, 4, 5. I could come up to here for 7. So let's stay here. Let's CX. And we're going to go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You here. What am I going to do with you? That would be 2, 4 into the woods. 2, 4, you find out, oh shit, there's wire. And you're stuck on top. If I late CX, I need to roll a 1 to get underneath the wire. If I don't get the 1, then I'll be CX on top of the wire. It's a very slim chance. I don't think I'll do it. All right, so this is definitely throwing a kink into the plan. I have to get past that. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 will put me into this location. You're going to pay 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you're going to have to pay 3, and you're going to have to stop because you can't afford to. You're going to have to go 1, or no, I guess that would be 2, 3, and stop. 1, 2, 5. You're going to have to stop too. Shit. 3, 6, 8. I can move up to here with 8. This is going to hurt. Drop concealment. We're going to fire 8 flat into that location. 10 on the 8th. All right, so they lived, and we have 4 residual in that location. So you guys can then CX as well. 1, 4, 5, 6. That would be 3. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be better, smarter move. And you guys will CX as well. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Defending fire. Oh, I didn't fire you. Why didn't I fire you? I guess I'm firing now. All right, so this unit will be able to see this unit here. It looks like I'll not clip the trees. And the bocage, I'm adjacent to it, so I can see through it. Let's do 2 shots, though. This guy's going to be a 8 up 1. 5 on the 8's a 2. 2 check. And he is pinned on the wire. Now I can do a 2 up 1. 6 on the 2 is a PTC. You already pinned. All right, so you're funneled as well. I do have mortars. I do have a range of 2, so let's do this guy here. I need a 7 to hit. Hit rate of fire, and a -1 on this is a 7. On the 8 is a 1 check. Fine. Next tube. Next shot. That is my last shot, and -1 is a 9, is a pinning task check. So one guy's done with 2 acquisition. And the other tube, 7 to hit, no hit. Whoops. All right, the closing in. Advancing fire. Let's return. So this is going to be a 2 up 3. Down 1. So it's going to be up 2. 2 up 2. No joy. We could fire you as well. That would be a 2 up 3. I'm just reaching now. And then finally you will fire a 2 up 3 into the mortars. 7 on the 2 is a pinning task check. 1, 2. So the bottom guy is pinned.
Getting ahead of the ants.
Do we have some?
Well, every year well, there was one year where it's like, and I was proactive. And every year I'll find 1 or 2, but I don't know if they're coming in the house, like setting the path, or if they're coming in from our clothes and then we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm always pretty,
Roger, roger.
you know what I mean?
Preemptive.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to, you know.
You here will be halved twice, so we'll be 2.5, 1 1/4. Doubled will be 2.5, so you'll be on the 2 up 2. No effect. And that will be it for the shoe sting. Let's go to route phase. All right, what's broken? You guys here, you can come to this location. You now see this unit, so you'll have to stop, or you can keep going to this location. And you'll have to stop there. Advance phase. So let's close the net. Now this will CX these units because it's going to be costing too much to go in. Actually, I'll just come in behind. You're going to jump onto here and you're going to find out, oh shit, there's wire. And everybody else will move up. All right, closing the noose. Now, again, combat, I need a 5. I get him, he needs a 4. He does not. All right, so that's done. And we're into the German turn 5. Wind change, flying along. Again, nice low roll, no joy. We do have a self-rally here. This guy needs a 4. Nope. So they stay DM'd. And I believe that is it. Pins should have come off. And we go to prep. All right, let's start with you guys. So you're going to fire, not using the 2 mortars, obviously. Let's fire four flat into this. No, they're concealed. No, they're not. That would be gone. Yeah, so we're going to fire 4 flat into that location. 5 on the 4 should be a 1. 1 check for the 7-0. Broke. Good. Pinned. Not too bad, all things considered. This unit's going to fire 8 flat into there. 6 on the 8's a 1 check, so again, the A1. Broken. 546 is ELR to broken. All right, here this guy's going to fire 4 firepower plus 1 into that unit on the wire. That's a miss. Big Freddy, and then we're going to have 20 firepower down 1 onto there. 5 on the 20, this is going to hurt. 5 on the 20 is a 4 check. Wow. All right, so the 9-1. Broken, and the 546 ELR to broken. And I rolled a 1, so I do have rate. So let's fire 4 firepower up 1 into this location. That's going to be a miss. All right, no move, and we're into defending fire phase. Do we have anything that can shoot back? Here we have 5, 7.5, so we'll be on the 6 up 1, 2 because CX. 7 on the 6 will be an NMC. Top down, 1, 2. You're pinned. Here we'll have 8 firepower up 1. No joy. This guy will be 8 firepower. Oh, let's do this one here. 8 up. Oh wait, he was in a trench. I would have missed anyways. This guy's going to be 8 up 4. And you guys are going to be on the 12 table up 2. 10 on the 12 is a PTC A1. And the 548 is pinned. That is it for that. Advancing fire, none to be had. Route phase. Defender. So this is gone. Or I should say the attacker first. Everything else is fine. Prep, resid, def. Nothing broken on the German side, so we have to do the Americans. You guys would just pop into those woods. You guys can't stay adjacent, so you're going to come here for 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to join them. All right, and then we go German advance phase. We really don't have to advance anywhere. And then we're into close combat, which we have none. And then we're into the last turn. And I don't think the Americans have a hope of doing this. So what are we looking at here? If I capture those guns, that would be 2, 4, 6, 8 points right there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. Right now, the American or Germans have 18 points on top of the hill. I've got 4, 6, 8, 14. That would be 2. That would be 5. You can't even make it. 2, 4, 5. No, 2 bypass. No, you can't bypass because of the vertex. There's no way I can do it. I just don't have enough move left to make the run. Now with these units CX, I can no longer CX. Let's try and cause some damage. Alright, so wind change. No effect. And we have rallies. Let's do this guy first. No. The 7. Yes. So this guy will need a 4. This guy here will need a 5. And that's it. Self-rally, I guess. No. Rip season. Prep fire. 20 up 1. 8 on the 20 is a 2 morale check. Up 2 actually, so that'll be a 9. 9 on the 20 is a 1 check. 2 8s. 1, 2. 1 broken, 1 pinned. Now, I'm going to call the game there because there's no way I can do it. Even if I advance into combat, which I would, I don't have possession of the guns, so I can't destroy them. I will only kill off the 2 crews. Well, the 1 crew, this guy will rout away. And then I'll have 4 points on top of the hill. This guy has to get under the wire. He just spent 3. And then he could advance uphill into combat. Assuming he survived shooting, which would be an 8. 0 because non-assault, trying to get under the wire. Yeah. Which he failed. So this guy's broken back here. Under the wire, though. And then they got the rest of this. So there's no way the Americans are going to be able to climb the hill. Just wasn't enough time. 6 turns is really not a lot of time to do this. Now, the I think the attack went fine. It was this here that bogged me down. And again, having a unit here keeps this road honest. Then I moved to this location, keeps this area honest, which meant I spent too much time in delay. I probably should have been moving more. Maybe it'd be worth it to make a push down this wing as well. And that way I spread out the defense. So, at any rate, this one's gone long enough. So this is Fuller's... Excuse me. This is Fuller's Folly, AP135, and took place on 12 June 44 near St. Lo, France. So that's going to be it for me, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.